Welcome to YOGATX. My name is Savannah, yoga teacher, yoga therapist, overall curious mover, and big fan of what the breath can do for both our body and our minds when we give it proper attention. And today I'd like to share with you a few of my favorite things to do when my shoulders are begging for attention. So we'll start seated. Know that you can do this beginning part of the practice in a chair if you'd like, especially if seated isn't too comfortable, or you can always bring in a prop or something to support the back of your hips. Any way that you'd like to be seated is perfectly fine with me, and we'll work as we begin together. When you're ready to start, I invite you to first feel what is beneath you, whether it is a chair, a prop, the ground, a mat. Give yourself permission to wiggle and shift into your comfortable seat. Rest the hands somewhere down in the lap, having the sense that the head could draw back over the pelvis. Rounding down through the hips, lengthening through the back of the skull upwards to help bring some space to the sides and the back of the neck. Softening any facial expression that you might be pulling into your practice here. Allowing the jaw to drop or the teeth to separate. Noticing the subtle breath as it draws into the body. Watching as the breath moves back out. Welcoming the breath in by feeling the ribs expand front to back. The abdomen soften and receive the inhale by expanding out. Exhaling as you draw the navel back and feel the ribs release. Taking time as you stay with the breath and watch it drop from the upper third of your torso to the lower 2/3 of the torso. Having the sense that with each inhale and exhale, you could lift the weight of the head up and off of the shoulder girdle. And with each exhale, feeling the weight of the shoulders sliding down and releasing towards the ground. Coming into this practice not to fix anything, but to draw awareness back to the places in our body that may feel like they haven't gotten enough of our attention lately. And as you're ready, we'll bring the right hand and draw the right hand towards the space behind our left ear on the left side of our neck. Softly and curiously, without digging in too deep, start to massage this area on the side of your neck. You might be pulling the skin from the back of the neck forward, or making small circles there. To follow that down towards where the shoulder and the neck meet. Softly massaging, lifting the muscles up and away from the bones, and releasing them back down slowly as they slide through the fingers. Continue that towards the edge of your shoulder. All the way down into the upper left arm, having the sense that you could Lift the muscles up and away from the arm bone and then feel them slide back down through the fingers. Down towards the elbow. All the way down into the lower arm. Once you get down to the wrist, use your right hand to wipe the left hand off, almost like you were pulling from the wrist down through the fingertips. Getting the thumb, the space in between the thumb and the index finger. And then release the left hand down. Take 2 breaths, observing the left arm and the right arm. As you're ready, draw the left hand to the space behind the right ear on the side of your neck. Curiously massaging, providing your own hands warmth, some mobility around the tissue, either in circles, by pulling the skin down from the ear or back from behind the neck. Working your way towards where the shoulder meets the neck. Gently lifting the skin up and away, and then feeling it slide through the fingers. Working towards the edge of the shoulder. Continuing that method of pulling the skin up and away from the nearest bone, and then feeling it slide through the fingers, down through the upper arm, towards the side of the elbow. All the way down through the lower arm. When you do get to the wrist, wipe the right hand off with your left hand, pulling from the wrist down through the palm, through the fingertips, off of the fingertips, off of the thumb, massaging the space in between the thumb and the index finger. And then release the hands down. Take 2 breaths. After those 2 breaths, take an inhale, open the eyes, lift the arms over your head. Exhale, take a slow twist towards the left, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Open up the jaw, gently drawing the chin towards the center of the chest, then away from the center of the chest. And lifting the head up through center, drop the left ear towards the left shoulder now, pulling the chin away from the center of the chest, and then back towards the center of the chest. Nice and soft, not too strong or forceful with your movements. On your next inhale, left arm will lift up by the left ear. As you exhale, lean over to the right, keeping your right hand a hold of your left leg. Bend the left elbow. Let it hang here. Flip the palm out as if you could push air away from you. And inhale, start to lift up through center. Softly reach the arms over your head again. Exhale, soft turn to the right, left hand to right leg, right hand behind you. Drop left ear to left shoulder. Give it some movement away from the chest and back towards the chest. Arcing the chin up and around, right ear to right shoulder. Chin draws towards the chest and then back away from the chest. Breathing in, right arm lifts up by the right ear. As you exhale, lean towards the left. Drop the weight of the head, let the right elbow bend. Flip the right palm away from you as if you could push air away. Feel that connection of the right elbow all the way down the right side of the back. Breathing into that wingspan. Inhaling, come back up, plant the hands down, turn down towards the mat. Plant the hands roughly underneath the shoulders, the knees roughly underneath the hips. Take a breath in, stretch the chest forward, tilt the tailbone up. As you exhale, drop the forearms down. Guide the hips back towards the heels and the forehead towards the mat. Inhale, come back forward. Stretch the chin away from the chest. As you exhale, forearms come down, chin comes towards the chest, hips to heels. One more time, inhale, wave the spine up. Chin draws away from the chest. Exhale, forearms to the floor, chin towards the chest, hips to heels. Rest here with your forehead down on the mat. Sweep the hands back behind you, resting one palm in the other. On your next inhale, rise up to a tall kneeling position, sweeping the arms over your head, touching the thumbs together. Let's see if I can get this without looking. Nope. As you exhale, sweep the hands behind your back, touch the thumbs together again as you bow down, hinging at the hips, lowering the head. Inhale, lift the arms over the head, lift the hips up, connect to the thumbs. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you, touch the thumbs behind your back, lower the chest and the head. Breathe in, rise all the way back up. This time, exhale the hands down to the mat. Inhale to pull the left elbow up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach the left arm underneath the right armpit. Drop the left side of your face, your forehead, or your ear down to the ground. Your right hand that's pressing into the mat, swivel your right fingers in to point toward your nose. Take 2 breaths in and out here, pressing the floor away with the back of the left forearm and the back of the left hand. Turning the right fingers back towards the top of the mat, reach the left arm up. Step the left foot towards the back of the mat. Reach the left arm up overhead. As you exhale, left arm comes over the head, bend the elbow, flip the palm away, push it away from you again. 2 breaths in and out. Lower ribs and back expands on the inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, left knee comes down. Breathing in again, right elbow pulls up almost like you were starting a lawnmower. Exhale, reach the right arm underneath your left shoulder. Drop the right side of your ear, forehead, or face down. Swivel the left fingers in to point towards the nose. Press the floor away with the back of your right hand and the back of the right forearm for 2 conscious breaths. Turning the left fingers back forward, press down through the left hand, reach up through the right arm, step your right foot to the back of the mat. As you exhale, arc the right arm over the right cheek, bend the elbow, flip the right palm away, push the air away. Breathe into the middle of the back and the sides of the ribs. Exhale, both hands come back down. Lie on your back, swiveling the hips over or the feet around. With both knees bent, rest the arms down and out. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale to push the ground down and away with the feet. Feel the hips slowly lift up and the weight shift towards the shoulders. Clasp the fingers over your chest so that the palms are facing your chest. Take a breath in. press the shoulders back into the mat. As you exhale, pull the shoulders away from the mat and roll the spine down. Inhale, plug the shoulders into the mat, lift the hips up. Feel the shoulder blades come towards the spine. Exhale, shoulder bones pull away from the mat, roll the spine back down. Try that 2 more times. Shoulder bones plug back into the mat. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, pull the arms away from the mat, roll the upper and middle spine back down. Last time here. Arms go up and overhead, nice and wide. Turn the knees towards the right, scoop the knees up a little higher. Bring the left arm all the way over towards the right palm, and then slide the right hand back again, pointing just to the left elbow back. Left hand rests on the left side of the ribs, turning the head side to side until you find the place that will give your neck and your breath the most ease. Inhaling and exhaling. Stretching the left arm up by the left ear with a small bend in the elbow. Pull the knees back through center. Exhale the knees over and up to the left. Bring the right hand to flatten up against the left palm. When you're ready, slide the right hand back. Point behind you with the right elbow, resting the fingertips on the right side of the ribs. Lift your head, turn it from side to side, set it back down wherever is most comfortable. Breathing in and out through pursed lips now. Bring the knees back up through center. Reach for the feet. Press the soles of the feet into the hands. Let the shoulders come away from the mat. Rock from side to side. Soles of the feet come together. Clasp the fingers on the other side of your feet. Press your feet gently into your hands, pulling the shoulders down and away from the ears. Turn your head side to side, doing your best not to lift the head up and off from the mat. Slowly releasing the feet down, resting the hands on the ribs with your elbows pointed to the side, or finding cactus arms here with a bend in the elbows. Breathing into the center of the chest as you inhale. Exhaling completely. Inhaling, stretching the ribs front to back. Exhaling here. Pulling the hands to your heart center. Thanking yourself for taking this time not to fix or shift or make right of anything, but to just be with what is. Stay here for as long as you need.